Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading for the 22nd to 29th of September. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Leo, before I dive into your reading, I do need to give a huge shout out to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. This is what the website looks like. Psychic Source is a fantastic website to help connect you with vetted professional psychic advisors. I've used them myself. Yes, I know I do tarot. Yes, I know I'm psychic, but sometimes you need an advisor. You need an outside perspective to help you and guide you. And that's why I love Psychic Source. You can connect with a psychic advisor that best aligns with your energy. It's a judgment-free zone, whether you're dealing with something around love, your money, your career, finances, and I can definitely see career stuff here showing up for you this week, okay? You go on their website, you find the psychic advisor for you, and you can either call, text, or video with them, all right? And Psychic Source has been kind enough to share and extend with you up to the first 40 minutes for new time users on Psychic Source. 40 minutes for just $19.80. It's a $240 value. So the link to go and work together with a psychic advisor is down there. And a massive thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. All right, Leo, let's dive in, baby cakes, because who. Okay, here's what I'm going to say to you. You have a big decision to make. There is nothing easy peasy lemon squeezy about this decision, because this decision is potentially disruptive to the comforts of your home, the comforts of your current life, and even the story that you grew up in with your parents, in your own love life, okay? And the fact that we have a vertex here at the bottom of the deck, a vertex in astrology is a karmic point, it's synastry, it's a point in time when it's activated in your chart, and this is right here, okay? You meet with people that really shift the trajectory of your life. There's nothing nonchalant about it. And the fact that you have Cancer here, Jupiter's in Cancer right now, and then we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I think you know what this situation is about. For some of you, this has to do with your career and your finances. This could have to do with like external energy. So your parents, your upbringing, society, etc., telling you, you know, this is the type of job you're supposed to have, and this is the type of life you're supposed to have. You know, it's like when you grow up in these rigid frou-frou homes where like, you have to be posh and you have to do this and you have to do that. And then, or like there's criticism or judgment, you know, around perception, the exterior, like, oh, your hair, oh, your makeup, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, right? Like, feels like a little bit judgy, to be honest. 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. But there's this friction here that's brewing, because even though you grew up with the weight of these expectations, you internally are like, but this life doesn't align with me. I want to break free and go here. But then you're kind of like pulled back into this, the judgment, the criticism. And Source is turning around and saying the path towards your own happiness is you cutting away. Cutting away. The stories of your upbringing and what your upbringing told you was happiness. Like, I'll be very vulnerable with you. I grew up, I'm Spanish, okay, I'm Latina, and like, men have all the power. I mean, hopefully now it's changed a little bit, but that's just how it was. That was the culture, right? So you're supposed to get married. You're supposed to go have a 9 to 5, work for the government, you know, let the man handle all these things. And so I grew up with that idea that like, that was what I needed to do. But in reality, I'm the exact opposite of that. Get married, white picket fence, blah, blah, blah. Like, do I want all these things? Yeah, sure I do. But not in the way that it was projected onto me, that like I was a failure if I didn't have it. Because the more I tried to live to that standard, 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, right? The more I poured into that energy, like I have to be what my childhood told me to be, the more I realized I was unhappy. And it was when I broke free from that prison, okay, that I was able to get clarity and find what I desired. But this is also a moment of reckoning, a realization of how the fears, the codependency keep you trapped. right? So there's a part of you that's gaining clarity here, but then there's another part of you here that's really like sitting with the like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not living up to my parents' expectations. Are they going to love me? Am I going to be judged? Am I going to be criticized? You know, and this is part of your soul's growth and your soul's evolution, Leo. It would be unfair for me to tell you, oh, don't worry, everything's going to be fine, or vice versa. Oh my God, you're making a mistake. Like either of those journeys would be incorrect of me. What I am going to tell you though, is to stick to your power, Leo. Your personal power is your guiding source, babe. So if that means, look at this, if that means breaking up a relationship, even though your parents are like, stay together, or your society or your culture or what, religion, whatever, but you know that it's donezo, let it go. Let it go. Queen of Wands, strength, like you're fully showing up in your power here in your love reading. Let it go, Leo. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to stay in something that is just not serving you, is not fueling you, okay? And if you're attached because of financial situations or whatever, then ask yourself, how can you break free from that so you can fill your own cup? Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. How can you prioritize yourself here, right? Instead of feeling like, oh, I need to have a partner in order to be successful, or I need to do this in order to be successful. Like, no. Five of Swords, King of Cups. This could even involve a third-party situation for some of you. And you have to decide, am I going to accept the fact that this happened in our relationship, especially if you don't have an open relationship, you know? Am I going to accept the fact, or am I going to dare to break free from this mold? I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you to stay or leave. I can tell you that if you pour energy into yourself, Leo, okay, if you use your intuition, if you make your life a moving prayer, if you work with your higher self, Leo, you will get the guidance, you will get the clarity here on how to move forward, on what the right decision is with this individual, on how to step away from this energy of like imprisonment and step into this energy of empowerment. Okay? If you want to work together with me or work with Psychic Source, remember all the details are down there. Here is this video to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.